don't want to burn myself. And it's nasty, but I don't want to say that out loud. Because you know who will be upset with me. Okay, so here's the deal. What to do when your kids are smarter than the teacher. And it happens all the time. And it's because the teachers don't really know how to handle the kids or communicate with the kids. I know because I was one of those kids. I was smarter than all my teachers, or at least I thought I was. But I knew I was. So when I was in the 12th grade and a teacher told me, what's the answer to the question? I was like, I don't know. And she said, well, why don't you know? It was your homework. I said, because I didn't do my homework. And she felt like she should have the last word. So she said, then get out. And I was grown. So I didn't say anything. I just nodded my head, okay, and I got out. Now, she expected me to just get out and walk around the school and be sad or be mad or be something. I was grown. So I got out and I went straight to the principal's office. And I told the secretary I would like to have a meeting with him. So they told me to sit down and wait, and I did. And as soon as he was free, I met with him. I explained that I had this crazy teacher. I didn't say she was crazy. And she told me to get out because I didn't have my homework done. Of course, that sounds great. All right, so he said, what? You didn't, what? I was like, yeah, that's all. And she told me to get out. But I didn't say it to him like I said it to her. Because I said it to her with, you know, all the attitude, and I rolled my eyes and I was shaking my head. All right, so he said, well, Miss Smith, you know, you need to do your homework, and I'm going to call your parents and we can talk about it. Okay, because I'm grown. And I left the principal's office and I went to my next class. Well, the next day, my dad had a meeting with me and the principal and the teacher. Now, the conversation we had at home, my mom and dad talked about it, and I know they decided that my dad would come to the school because, you know, if my mom came to the school, I might have more problems after. So between the two of them, they decided that it would be best if my dad came. So the next day, oh, Alexa, stop. That's the twins. So the next day, me, my dad, and the principal had, oh, and the teacher, bam, had a meeting. And in the meeting, we discussed the fact that she put me out for a stupid reason. Because I ain't had my homework. And that's what kids do. They don't have their homework. So you can't put them out, Miss Teacher. And you really can't put me out without a pass, Miss Teacher. Because then I might just walk around the building and it's not safe, Miss Teacher. So I'm smarter than the teacher. So they told her don't put me out like that anymore, Miss Teacher. Okay, so, my dad said my homework was more important than anything else, and I whatever. But I want you to know that from that moment forward, I did my homework. I still came in with my chest poked up because I was smarter than the teacher, that lady. But I had my homework. Okay, so if your kids are smarter than the teacher, and they might be, especially now, and they might not be in the 12th grade, they might not be grown, they might be in the 6th or 7th grade. So if it was me, they needed to tell me to make sure I had all my ducks in order before I walked out. Make sure I had everything done before I walked out. Did I do my homework? No. I wouldn't do that anymore. I did my homework. And she turned out to be a good teacher. I didn't like her. And I felt like she picked on me. But she prepared me for college. When I took the SAT, there was just one question on there about the Canterbury Tales. And she made me and the rest of the class learn the Canterbury Tales in Old English. I thought she was crazy. But I learned it because, I was grown. But I understood that I needed to do certain things in life. And I did what she said, so I learned it. And wasn't it on my SAT? Bam. So when I got to that question, I said, thank you, Miss Teacher. Okay, that was long. I love you. Goodbye.